Hi guys, and welcome to What is Wednesday. Today we're going to look at what is building in pest inspection and why is it so important. So I've got Andy here from Bare Bottom Inspections and he's going to run through the importance of building in pests. So Andy, tell us, why is it so important?
Yeah, look, I think it's important because when you're buying a house, obviously you're outlaying a huge investment. It's a lot of people in the industry don't know a lot about houses and how they're built, how they're constructed. So for us, they entrust us to basically go through that property, do a detailed inspection, write a report, which we obviously email out to the clients, and then we help talk them through what they need to do to the property in terms of rectification, how much those things can cost, and also what time frame they need to do them, whether it's something that needs to be done immediately or in the next sort of 5 years. So just trying to educate our clients and making sure they're making the right purchase.
Of course. And so how long does a building in pest typically take in a house?
Look, the actual inspection itself, for one of the builders to go through, it varies from an apartment through to a bigger house, but depending on the defects, usually I'd say probably anywhere between an hour and an hour and a half.
Yep.
And then we can write a report for you that afternoon and email to you that evening. So usually it's a pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah, wonderful. And in terms of people looking at placing an offer on a place and they're sort of subject to building in pest, what do you sort of suggest around that in terms of the purchasing without a building in pest? What does that look like?
Purchasing without a building in pest is, it's just, if you're not well versed, it can leave you pretty open as to the defects that might be present. So we suggest that people do one of two things: either get the pre-purchase building inspection prior to putting an offer on, so you know exactly what you're dealing with, what's in the report, and then make a conscious offer based on that. Or alternatively, what most people do is put an offer in subject to building and pest. We'll go through, if we find any defects, we can, if they're major defects, we can obviously help negotiate maybe a better price because there's rectification work there. But definitely do one or the other. Don't buy the house and then get us.
Yeah,
because
too late.
Too late. Yeah.
And so you're based in Melbourne. How far do you cover in Melbourne for building and pest?
Yeah, so we're based in Melbourne. Look, we maximum we'd sort of travel would be 20 k's.
Yeah.
So I think if you went sort of east, that would cover us maybe to Cranbourne and west, maybe Melton.
Yes.
So we try and sort of stay away from the country towns because it just gets a little bit too far for us.
Too far to travel.
Yeah. So most of our business is in the inner city, sort of around Melbourne, northern suburbs, Richmond, Bayside, South Melbourne, those sort of areas.
Great. And I know that you were previously a builder, but aside from yourself, who else is on the team?
So John's our main builder. So he does all of our inspections. John's he's a retired builder. He's built everything from mud brick houses right through to brick veneers. So he's really well versed. And he's been doing it with us for 10 years now. So he understands. I think sometimes you could even write a report without going to a property. He just knows what to expect with that type of house. So an Edwardian, a Victorian house is going to be so different to a brick veneer on a concrete slab. So he's really well versed. He knows what to look for, and that's why we do really well with our inspections.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you so much for your insights, Andy. Really appreciate it. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below, and we'll get back to you. Thanks so much.
Thanks.